There is a community in Arkansas that are whites only.
Whites only pies.
Whites only
He
pies.
said, "You got any nigga pies back?"
He said, Claude, now, why would you ask this woman if she got any nigga pies in the back?
So look, it's a white community, man. Let's show y'all this video.
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark
No
Hills in the
gays.
state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
You don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labor, the women take care of the children who live here full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, or if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any of this can be legal. Return to the Land is structured as a private members association, which they believe allows them to discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors. That has yet to be tested in the courts and may well fail. The Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in...
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, do what you do. But it was so hard because I'm so immature because they said, taking back our land. It wasn't your land. You took it from the Indians and brought us over here to help upkeep.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it.
I don't either, but I just, the immature part of me was like, it was never your land. You're from Europe.
Yeah, I mean, they did come. I don't want to say them in particular, but I guess their
ancestors came back, learned the ways, took over, and slaughtered everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all fucked up. But what they're doing, I'm all for that. I'm all for like the
unity part.
Yeah, and I guess
that's fair.
Because I mean, like you said, you don't invite everybody into your home.
You don't.
And this is one of them things where I was looking at it like, I hear a lot of people. That's another thing. It's kind of off topic, but not really. But I was talking about my homeboys, and he was talking about like where we come from, right? And a lot of people say like from Africa or wherever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And when we say like we instead of saying, we don't always say white people, we say Caucasian people because they came from the mountains of
Mount Caucasus.
But when you say like black people, where did we come from? Like, did we come from Africa? Did our ancestors come from? Like, how do you really know that for sure? Just say like, instead of saying like black or saying brown, they can say they came from India. They came from China. They came from, you know what I'm saying?
No, it would be when we came from Israel and Egypt, and we were just scattered across the land.
So when you were scattered, where did you come from?
The bulk of us, right? Like your main homeland would be
what?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah, I assume because that's where Moses freed us.
Mm-hmm.
And we got scattered to other lands and went our own way and took on their
roles and what they do
and how they do.
Mm-hmm.
And the main bulk of us was in Africa, where we then got taken from.
Was it Africa though? Like, do we know that for sure? Was it like South Africa? What part?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say a generic Africa. Okay. We came from over there and was brought here.
Or would we be American then?
We're only American because we are
Born.
I feel like we're the only people that say African American because we're African, but we're born here.
So
Like if you're Mexican, you don't say Mexican
an
American.
you just say
you're Mexican.
right? But if you was born here, why would you say African American if you was born in the United States? You would just say I'm a Black American.
That'd be I guess African would be the more professional way to say it. And that would only be like when you check off your ethnicity.
Mm-hmm. But
because if it's not the case to where somebody asks you who don't know you on paper what your background is, you wouldn't be like, they just would assume that you're American. If there was some type of specific stuff that stand out where you have an accent or you know what I'm saying, something like that would say, okay, he's not from America.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get off too far off topic, but when we be saying like we want to do this, we should all get together, this and that and third, we should make something happen, we should put our money together, do this, or we should put our money to make our own record labels. You know what I'm saying? Why Jay-Z and Dre ain't, whoever, all these other built some shit just for us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why we don't take the initiative to do what they be doing. I don't know if it's not people out there doing it. I'm not really for sure, but it don't get broadcast like how these people can do it. Like,
and it's different when they do it, because I don't know if it's just because of their ancestors and how they don't include people, because people like where we're from, they have their own community.
Yeah, for sure.
There are like major cities that's just strictly for that community. Other people live there. It's not like you're not welcome, you can't come. This is different because of their background and that they're not accepting anybody else, which is fine. That's your thing. So that's why it's like a little more, people are a little more, like.
What you mean, like, and like they don't like it? But why not? Why would they not like it?
I mean, because they said that they're creating segregation.
So?
Right. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. You know, but it's like they saying that they want to know their neighbor. Well, you can know your neighbor and that person still be crazy and they can still be your background.
That is true. But if you're the one that's picking who your neighbor is, and I know, it sounds like they would say like, you gotta like sign up to get into this community.
Yeah, and people, they said they got like over 1,000 members, I think, or something, $1,000, something like that, of people trying to get there. And this place is only has 40 people on there, so you have to pay. So my thing was like, so are they like, do they have like all their own crops? Like, how are they getting their supplies, the tissues, or like? You buying stuff, yeah, but it's not built fully. So are you outsourcing outside of the community to come here?
I mean, probably so. But then if you get certain people in that's paying to be in this, they're probably gonna have, not all, but some people you can. Or he's a builder. Oh, okay, he's a carpenter. He's a this or she's a that. And
I get that part. I'm saying like, okay, so where are you getting your groceries from? Where are you getting your tissue and stuff like that, or are we wiping with leaves? I'm asking how are you like?
I feel like they get all that like outsourcing to the
that's what I was saying. Like, how are you? So you're still buying from it, but it's just for like your area.
Yeah, your area. Yeah. I'm all for that shit, man. I believe that we should do shit like that too.
And listen, well, I mean,
because when you think like you said earlier, there's other communities that do that now. Like if you go to they have a Mexican town. Yeah. Where it ain't nothing but...
It's called Mexican town.
All Mexican and everything. I mean, it's everything Mexican.
Yeah.
Dearborn. Ooh, they took that all over.
They have Dearborn Heights, Hamtramck, and maybe a little Highland Park.
And that's all they shit. Not
Hamtramck and Highland Park is the ghetto part.
Not Mexican town, but is it Arabics?
Yes.
Yeah. They got all their grocery stores over here, barbershops.
And what's crazy is I honestly like their grocery stores because it's fresher items. They care more about what their community take in versus some of our grocery stores. You'll go in there and some stuff that you won't see on our shelves.
That is true. That's true.
So, I mean.
And it'd be better than Walmart, for real. It might be a little bit more expensive. But you're getting something that you're not gonna see at a Walmart or Kroger's or a Myers. Yeah, you're getting like some real shit. But
yeah,
I'm all for this though, man, and I don't see an issue with it. I think shit, Black Americans should be doing the same thing, and getting in unity and
We
finding some,
should, but
finding
like
some
we
land.
said,
It's like
we
it'd
two
be
crabs in a bucket.
it's almost like not almost. It'd be like Black Wall Street. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
see they tour? I wish it was a movie because I keep saying that I want to watch it because you told me about this years ago, and I heard the stories and the snippets of what they had, but you know
I'm pretty sure it's a documentary. On it.
they tore it down.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty sure they got a documentary that you can watch. But yeah, that's kind of where I think I seen the documentary of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be pretty much like a Black Wall Street, and we should do the exact same thing. Find some land. Everybody, you got bankers and people, because now that money is all generated in our like our dollar right now does not stay in our community. Our money go outside our community.
Mm-hmm.
So you got like just think about like we said like about Mexican Town. Their money circulates in Mexican Town.
Yeah, but you know they are definitely by a whole bunch of factories and chemicals that I
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm
I get
just
what you're
saying.
saying, but what you just nigga say you can't buy chemicals. But I'm just saying, just in general, they're community based. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
all
shop
their-
in their community
They
because
keep
I
all their
mean,
money in their community. It doesn't go outside the community. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever down the street, they know the barber. I've been sending my son down there. Shit, and now his son is going down there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like when we went to I went to nephew to do his road test,
mm-hmm.
and
That was Dearborn. I mean,
Dearborn.
Hamtramck got one
same
of those.
thing.
Yeah,
But they done turned the whole house into a driving test type shit.
that's crazy because their driving skills is horrible. And you
But the whole
passing
house,
out a
though.
license.
Whole house turned to like you got a waiting area. You got the little blocked off the glass.
Mm.
The whole thing. The whole house is turned to a driving test where people new drivers is coming in to take the test. The whole house.
Mm.
I'm like, damn. That shit just blew my mind. But just
That was
imagine
smart.
within their community, we're teaching our people how to drive out here where we at now. So we're gonna set it up to where, hey, y'all come here. We're gonna find somebody gonna go to school for this junk, teach people how to drive, and we just keep this circulating in our community. So now we had to go to their community to do it in their community.
Understand.
You see what I'm saying? But we should have something like that in our community, but we don't.
No.
That shit crazy. So when I see certain shit like that, it just blow my mind that other people can come to the United States and just take over a whole fucking area and turn it into their own.
Also, when they come here, they get more like help from the government. We didn't.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean? So they have more backings than what we do.
That is true, but we had a head start too though. We had a head start by being here. They get a head start by, I guess, financially.
Yeah, our being here, shit. I want that fucking head start.
But
Take
we
me.
didn't. When you think about it, I mean,
And it wasn't a choice to come over here. We had to come.
but we still had a head start though.
That
But
was a
I
fucked up head
mean, like
start.
for the newer generation that was here that didn't go through what was going through.
But see, it's hard because trauma lives on for generations. So we had that head start of being here and being on the land. But you have to think that Black Americans went through so much
Mm-hmm.
versus, you know, racism, slavery, Jim
Jim
Crow,
Crow.
all that other stuff. So when other people come over, they don't have it. You now newly just have the Asian hate bill. You know what I mean? So when they come over here, they're just an immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They don't have all the, you know, all the extra stuff that we had to go through.
Before we got here, so they just coming over here. You ain't got to worry about all the extra
No,
shit.
and then, you know, when you come over here and you go through all that, you have to explain to your kids how to live, which they still explaining to their kids how to live, especially with dealing with the police and whatnot. So you're like, it's different stuff we had to go through than I think another person coming over to America.
I mean, I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I do see it a little like, you know, hey,
Wish it didn't happen that way, but you know,
at some point, I don't know if it'd be like our generation or the generation before. not before us. Yeah, before us. We could have took. I don't know because
No, because it's still the damage is done. There's
Yeah.
no, there's no unturning that damage. And
But
I
we-
just want to be like, well, like, why'd you pick us? You can go to another country and get nobody else, or is it because our people were selling us? Like,
That
if
could-
they'd have went to Mexico, was the people? I mean, because you're closer to America than going all the way to South Africa to get us. You had to travel for days on a boat to bring us over. When Mexican is right in your back door, Mexico.
But like you said, I think our people was already selling each other though.
That's crazy when you go to the DIA and you see that little display they have of us being auctioned off and the black person is selling us to the white guy, and you see how they was in the boat. The worst movie ever to watch, and I watched it at school, was Amistad. Have you ever watched that before?
I'm not for sure. Maybe not.
It wasn't worse, but like not seeing that before and then seeing it you at school, like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, everybody on the boats, and then you see them. If you were sick, you were all chained up and they just let you go in the water. I was like, I don't know why the teacher picked this up. This wasn't even fucking history class. Why am I watching this
The
shit?
fuck class was
Like, this was some goddamn home ec or some shit like that. Like,
Ain't no way.
it was not history, because I remember my history teacher, because he was an African, and this was a lady, and she was not it was not history.
Well, that's yeah. We've been well. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that.
Yeah.
We've been on
Yeah.
that for a
How do you
minute.
feel about the latest community in Arkansas that is whites only?
Whites only. We should have a black only.
We do.
We need blacks only. But yeah,
We just need a productive white blacks only, because our blacks only, the area is not upcoming. It's been, you went through the riots, you went through normal crime and tearing down and burn downs. We don't have like a land that we can go to that doesn't already have damaged property on it.
Mhm.